MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2019 Detroit Tigers.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Michael Fulmer gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the bump, Michael Fulmer. Boy, what really turned his career around, learning the straight changeup. Always had a big arm when he came up in the Mets farm system, but since he arrived in the big leagues, more than that big arm, the fastball 95 to 97 miles an hour, straight changeup, one of the best in baseball. Also has a curveball to go along with it. If he brings the changeup and the good one with him, he will be really tough to hit.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And let's focus on former Triple Crown winner Miguel Cabrera. He's dabbled all over the diamond, from outfield to third base, and has seemed to have found a home at first base. Everybody who plays this game wants to get a knock, to get on first base, to just be able to pick his brain on how he goes about it.
First pitch of the at-bat. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. A very comfortable afternoon for baseball. 61 degrees our game time temperature. Three and 0 now.
Hey, I know it's early on in the game, but when the third pitch like that is called for a ball, it looks like that tight zone is going to be awfully small today.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And that misses for ball four, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 20, Eddie.
Now batting, Eddie Rosario. Coming into this one against Michael Fulmer. It's been a steady 5 for 9. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. takes a knee-high fastball. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And it's fouled away. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. Dozier gets his lead at first, nobody out. Lays off. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. To second for one. On to first, and they get the double play. But boy, was he ever upended at second base.
It doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Stepping in, Miguel Sano. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Top of the first just underway here in Motown. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with two strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here for the Twins. Twins nothing. Tigers coming to bat. We're just getting started on MLB Network. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Chris Archer is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate. And if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
At the plate, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Tigers, right fielder, Tommy Pham.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0. And it's taken, strike one. into the corner and slicing foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's gone 3 for 4. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. A ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging in the dirt. Ramos gathers it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Missed with a slider. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Archer steps into his windup. 2-2 pitch on its way. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. An inning in the books. No score on MLB Network. Into the box, Charlie Blackmon. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning.
Charlie Blackmon.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. Two and 0 to the Twins left fielder. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Slide and a stop by Schoop. What a play.
Batting set, designated hitter, Logan Morrison.
Into the box now, Logan Morrison coming into this one against Michael Fulmer. He's hitting .429. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
The pitch. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Three and 1. Here it is. A fastball right over the outside corner. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in now, Mike Moustakas, man at first after the 2-out walk. Before the first pitch, a check at first. A dive, but he's back. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. 0-1 the count. Now the 0-1 and a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Buxton, the runner at first with 2 gone. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Here now the 2-2. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Taken in by Schoop. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for Minnesota. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Miguel Cabrera.
First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Buxton waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Riding in, Nicholas Castellanos. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping up now, Jeimer Candelario. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bottom of the second here with no score. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. Will move to the third with no score. A nice aerial look of downtown Detroit as we welcome you back to our MLB Network broadcast from Comerica Park. So coming to the plate, Wilson Ramos, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota. The relay. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Jorge Polanco.
Digging in, Jorge Polanco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And now this will head for the 345 sign as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a two-bagger.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He worked a walk to open up the ball game. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll take a look at ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And it's 1-2. Polanco stands at second with two gone. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Right side, but it's well foul. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the pitch. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. And And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. The 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Settling in now, James McCann. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a liner. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And he'll reach first safely. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Here's Leonys Martin as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Looking at his career totals, Martin is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. One strike now from Archer. In the dirt here. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. The 1-1 home. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. First and second here with nobody out. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box, Tommy Pham. He'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
The 1-1 home is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. 2-2 now.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder. Chris Davis will be next. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now, Chris Davis. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Galvis, the runner at third. McCann on second. Martin is over at first with 1 away. And there's ball 1. Davis waits on the 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Rosario coming on, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
2-0 count, and the pitch outside. 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Well, that's just not a good look for the guy on the mound. Bases loaded. You expect him to bear down and really fight to get an out, but instead, he walks home a run on 4 pitches.
Standing in now, Miguel Cabrera. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Archer comes set. Here it is on 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 out, bases loaded. 2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
find the zone there, and it's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Tigers get just the 1. 3 innings complete. It's the Tigers 1 and the Twins nothing. Digging in, Miguel Sano comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
2-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Popped him up. McCann has a play, and he brings it in on the warning track.
The batter, number 99, designated hitter, Logan.
Ready for another chance. Logan Morrison. First offering on its way. And you look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A 2-ball 1-strike count to the Twins first baseman. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martin is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Twins wind up stranding 1. They still trail 1-0. Back now with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Popped high in the air. Sano has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batter, third baseman.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to sell your mouse we're seeing right now?
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me? It came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues.
So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the fourth as that extends the inning.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Into the box now, James McCann, a base hit in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Galvis is off at first with 2 away. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Detroit. They lead it 1-0. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Mike Moustakas.
First pitch on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Popped him up. Schoop is there for it. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Up next for Minnesota, Wilson Ramos. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Behind 0-2 now. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Digging in for his second at bat, Jorge Polanco. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. A high fastball is in there. Fouled away. The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Castellanos has it in his tracks, and that's the 3rd out. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Leonys Martin, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Center fielder, Leonys Martin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Three and 0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Here it is, the 3-0. There's a heater in there for a strike.
This is where, if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot. and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Coming in is Blackmon, and this will land foul. The next 3-2. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, I'm talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 1-0 home. That's a strike to throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Line toward right center, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Here's Chris Davis now. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pham's off and running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Hit back up the middle. To his left, Polanco. And there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready for another shot now, Jonathan Schoop. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The 0-1 on its way. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Miguel Almonte is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Miguel Cabrera will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Two balls and no strikes.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Schoop, the runner at second with 1 away. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Two and two. And fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Nick Castellanos now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Ready with the 1-1. This is to left field and deep off the bat of Castellanos. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. The Tigers lead it 3-0. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Into right field. That's a base hit.
The right fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Standing in, Eddie Rosario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Throw over to first. Runner's back. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Nobody out, runner on first. Here's a huge swing by Rosario and a deep drive to right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Oh, and he misses it. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Man, I can't believe that just happened, and I bet neither can he. He was tracking this line drive all the way, I thought, but then it flies right past him. He looks back, and there's no help coming. He has to retrieve it himself. Gotta wonder if he lost sight of it at the last second or something.
Here's Miguel Sano as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
Line to the right side. But a foul ball. Now the 2-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now as he lifts it in the air to right field. Pham moves over. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3-1 game now.
The batter, number 99.
Next will be the designated hitter, Logan Morrison. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Way in front of that fastball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
He's ready now. The pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Into the box now, Byron Buxton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Twins forced to settle for 1. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Tigers are out in front, 3-1. Stepping into the box, Jeimer Candelario, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Jeimer Candelario.
First offering on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Popped him up. Ramos over to his left. Makes the play. 1 away.
The batter number 13. Shortstop.
Ready now. Freddie Galvis.
Ready.
He singled his last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a breaking ball. So 1-1. Is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
The catcher number 34.
Now at the plate, James McCann hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now. Leonis Martin will be next. Galvis leads off first with 1 away. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
In now, Leonis Martin. And this one's in the dirt. And the runners will stay put here on ball one. Two balls and a strike to Leonys Martin.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
This is pulled into right. That's in there, base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
You talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, hero.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Standing in now, Tommy Pham, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted in the air out to right. On the move is Rosario. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Into the box, Chris Davis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Dozier will put this one away to retire the side. Tigers get just the 1. We're through 6 full. Detroit is out in front 4-1. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Daniel Stumpf is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Riding in once again, Mike Moustakas. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
slider stayed too low. Ball 2. The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply but fouled down the right side. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Try again. 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Here's Brian Dozier now. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 1-0. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Loud contact by Dozier and a ball with carry to left field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Now to the plate, Jonathan Schoop will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
1-1 the count.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ball 3-1 now. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. Good fastball there, finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Dozier. And there's one down now.
The first baseman, number 24,
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Drilled to first. Sano is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 9,
Nick Castellanos now, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 4 and the Twins 1. Alex Wilson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 30, Alex Wilson.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
He's set. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home, and a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Here's Miguel Sano. Past numbers against Alex Wilson. He's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. From the stretch. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
1-1 the count now. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And that one is gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Joe Jimenez is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Joe Jimenez. Up next for Minnesota.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now as he'll take a look at ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Fastball down near the shoe tops. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Chopped weakly to the left. Candelario has it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Logan Morrison. It was a walk in his last trip. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Still only one out in the inning. Popped him up. McCann is under it, and he flings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Byron Buxton. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Up around the face. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses 2-1. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
The third baseman Mike Moustakas now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Buxton at second with 2 down. The 1-2 fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Missed with a slider. Full count now, 3-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
A little bouncer.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Oh, and he serves this one out into right field. That one's going to fall in, a base hit.
The tying run is in to score from second. It's a 4-4 game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Stepping in now, Wilson Ramos, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And that misses 1-1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And the run will score all the way from first.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you're starting to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
In now, Jorge Polanco, as he drives a liner to right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Andrew Triggs is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Into the box, Brian Dozier, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. The 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Twins are out in front 6-4. Brett Brock is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 36, Brad Brock.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario.
Leading up for the Tigers, third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit up. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the 1-0. And that one just missed outside. A high fastball is in there. Now the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now he lifts a high pop up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Coming to the plate now, James McCann. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Now the pitch. Ball 1. The 1-0. Misses. Ball 2. Two-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And a full count for James McCann. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Score remains steady at 6-4. So striding in, Eddie Rosario. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Popped him up. Cabrera get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1. Miguel Sano will stand in again as we take it back now to the 8th inning, and this was a big one. A 2-run shot that helped get us to where we are now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Castellanos waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Charlie Blackmon, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Now here it comes. Ripped on the ground to first. Gloved by Cabrera, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They still lead it 6-4. Zach Britton is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Zach Britton.
Next up for Detroit, Leonys Martin. Last time through was a base hit.
Center fielder, Leonys Martin.
Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Now a bunt attempt here. Moustakas scoops it up. Throw will not be in time. It's a perfect bunt there. Nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Right fielder, Tommy Pham.
Now at the plate, Tommy Pham earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Britton, a 6'3" left-hander. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player. to be able to know you're going to make your home for many years to come in one community. You can invest in the team, invest in the community, and really, really plant down roots. This is an unbelievable opportunity.
Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Martin aboard here at first with nobody out. That misses. 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 0-1 pitch. Hard liner to center field. Buxton is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here comes the first pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first here is going to do it, and the Twins move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
6-4 the outcome today. The Twins used a huge 8th inning to help secure the win. Miguel Almonte claims the win out of the pen, his first. Zach Britton closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Twins.